Hey guys, welcome to Carpool Collecting. Let's get moving. Hey everyone, Jon The Everyday Collector here, and welcome back to Carpool Collecting. It's December 23rd, 2022. I'm over here in Toronto, Canada. We just finished work. We're going through a massive storm. So I'm just driving on the highway. I said, why not? Let's do a carpool collecting. It's been a while. This morning we got some news from Queen Studios and Inart. They put up some videos about their 6-scale Joker. And they did an out of the box of the actual production figure, which was super exciting to see. And I wanted to share that video with you guys and then discuss it a bit. So let's have a quick look. Come on! The thing looks great. That figure looks great. Inart delivered what they promised. They promised the best Joker on the market, and that's what we're getting. Look at that thing. What a beautiful, beautiful figure. Beautiful figure. They're claiming that that is a production piece, and I am here for it. I'm here for it. It's beautiful. Now, there's a few things I'm gonna nitpick with, but so let's get started. But we're gonna talk primarily with the deluxe 2-pack rooted hair version, okay? that we just watched. Now, so let's start with the box. Box art, very plain, as opposed to the sculpted hair version. I think they took a little more time with an artistic freedom on that sculpted hair version. It looks better. Nice vibrant purple, and so that's fine. That's the box art. Could have tweaked it, and again, it's not a big deal, but it does add to the overall experience of the unboxing. Which also adds to that experience is what the figures came in, that gray styrofoam-like material. That I am absolutely not a fan of. I would have much preferred what they gave us with the sculpted hair version, which would have been that nice black foam that you see other 6-scale companies use as well, for comparison. It just gives it more of a, I don't know, a professional look, just an overall more luxurious unboxing experience, in my opinion. So I would have liked to see that. I'm going to be curious as to see how shipping's going to work with that, depending on where you ordered from with the deluxe 2-pack, because the box is a weird shape. So I don't know if that's going to affect, depending on where you're shipping it from, if that's going to affect the price at all. But I love to see them adopt the concept of the straps. They use the straps like they do with the statues. Some statue companies use them around the styrofoam, the straps to keep it extra secure. That was really nice touch, and I appreciate that, because again, it just adds to the overall experience. So that was the packaging. Okay, I feel that it was again, just black foam would have really put the cherry on the cake for me. What else was there? The Jokers look great. The tailoring is stunning. The tailoring on these suits is stunning. The rooted hair, stunning. They included these little capsules that the portraits come in, which I think is great. They didn't just go ahead and put a plastic over the hair and the head on the body. They gave us separate slots in the compartments there in the packaging to actually put this little capsule into that spot to keep it secure and to protect the rooted hair. I like that attention to detail as well. Most likely going to need a little futzing. I hope not, but I have a feeling we'll need a little bit of futzing with the hair. But then again, that's once we get that in hand. I guess we'll be able to do an unboxing and see how that goes. The base looks great. They again tested it with a piece of metal to show us that the jail bars are die cast. They showed some of the hands. They showed the forearm with the wrist pegs, as well as the forearms with the whole hand attached, the seamless forearms. Everything looks good. Paint looks great. We got to see the weapons and kind of how they work, how you can put them in the hand, and as well as put the clip in the guns as well. What else did they show? Everything's die cast again. The attention to detail, fantastic. The wooden part of the base looks great. Yeah, overall, they delivered. Overall, they delivered what we wanted to see, in my opinion. For me, what I saw in those prototypes is what I saw today in that video. I'm 100% content so far. So, kudos to you, Inart and Queen, for coming out in the community, saying, hey, we're going to do this. We're going to take this on. We're going to be committed to you guys and putting out a product like this Joker. Now, I did want to mention, and I don't want to be a downer either, but I did want to mention, I think Queen and Inart, this collaboration is great. I think Jon from Queen Studios was doing a great job coming out to the community, discussing topics, doing live streams with people, answering tons of questions, taking questions back to Viper, getting them answered. Fantastic job. The communication was going great. And then we hit a certain point after the shows, one of the shows that they were at, where it's been months and we've just heard no communication from the company whatsoever. So I don't know if that was some sort of marketing stunt to, you know, stay quiet and then boom, hit us with a beautiful figure video like this, or what other plans if something happened over there, if there was, I don't know, but it's just there's a lack of communication, and that I didn't really appreciate, because again, this figure was slated to come out end of this year, like right now, right? This figure, people should have been having this figure in hand right now, and I know they were very, very on top of the ball as to saying that they didn't want anything to be late. Technically, it's, yeah, we're getting this nice video and everything, but I don't have mine in hand, and the end of the year is in a week. Now, I have heard some collectors apparently overseas are getting shipping notices. We'll see if they get it in hand before the end of the year. But regardless, it's close. The fact that shipping notices are coming out so close to the end of the year, that's a good sign that there may not be a delay, too long of a delay. But regardless, that communication, you should never, in my opinion, a company that comes out into the community and is so vocal, a collector should never be in the background saying, well, wow, where are they? I haven't heard from them in a while. Is the figure going to still be on time? And that's kind of how I felt. It's just like they vanished. So keeping that open communication, whether it be via social media, whether it be through a video, whether it be on streams, keep that open communication, set that expectation, because you came into the community answering questions and being very vocal, so that expectation has been set, right? Because the competition doesn't do that kind of stuff. So to get eyes on the company, they came out vocal, showed us products, showed us ideas, created chats. Keep that momentum. And again, I still think into the new year, they really should look at hiring help, because Jon's a great guy, but Jon can't do everything on his own. It's too much. The market is too large. The demand for communication and the two-way communication and to see the product is too great for one person. I think he's doing a great job. He should continue, but I think he needs to hire a team with for some help. And to be honest, communication with the streamers is so important, because people watch us weekly on Collecting Weekly. There's so many other channels to get the news. So even if they have an open communication with streamers, where information can be relayed to the consumer, come up with a program, come up with something. But to just go silent, I don't think that's the best move. Maybe now they're confident in their product and they feel like they can retract themselves and the product will speak for itself. Sure, but at that same time, I think a consumer who, a company who speaks directly with the consumer and has that open communication, I think it'll always trump the experiences and just give that overall better customer experience. That's just me. That's a little bit of a rant. But from what we saw today, figure looks great. Accessories, we got to see the handcuffs being used, die-cast. I believe it's die-cast. I know the guns, the other weapons are die-cast. We got to see the little knife. Hand, we got to see how the hand, you don't have to put it on the peg. He literally just slipped. He had put the gun on the hand first, and then he slipped the hand into the coat where the magnet is. Fantastic. Fantastic. You don't have to deal with those plastic pegs. You'll love to see it. I'm excited. I was on the fence, to be honest, of canceling mine just because of that lack of communication. And I don't know, I hold other companies accountable for their actions when I'm making purchases. So Inart's no different. But now we're getting this. We got this video before the year end. I'm hoping we get some sort of communication as well, just to wrap up the year and say, hey, this is how the year's looking like it's going to end into the new year. But yeah, I'm impressed. I think anyone who jumped on ordering this figure, I think you're going to be happy. And I know, again, some more drama as well that upset me a little bit was the fact that they just reopened the ordering again. Not Queen, but the distributors, the resellers, just opened up the reorders again. These things were going to be limited. There was so much rumors that these things were going to be limited. Oh, a hard to 3-day window, this and that. And then a couple months ago, they reopened all the orders. You could get the Gandalf, the Batman, the Pennywise, this one. So that's a little frustrating, especially when I was like one of the first people to get on the order, with fear of that window closing and missing out. Perfect example of FOMO here. But most important is that we learn from our mistakes. Guys, this has been fun. I'm here in this highway. Snow everywhere. Snow everywhere. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a safe holiday and a Happy New Year as well. It's been an absolutely amazing year. I got to meet so many fantastic people in this community, both on the statue front and on the 6 scale front as well. As a channel with Collecting Weekly, Zach and Dean, we continue to have a blast. We were able to do so much too. The Gandalf with the staff, the addition to the staff that Inart listened to, that was an awesome experience and to be a part of. And yeah, it's just been an absolutely blessed year. And I'm glad I'm part of this community. So I wish you guys all the best. Safe and Merry Christmas with your families. A Happy New Year. And hopefully we get that Joker soon in hand so we can unbox it. We can do an unboxing party and really, really see the end product and how it compares to the prototype and the other figures around, the other figures that have been released. How they compete and how some may be better than others, and what tweaks can be made. But I'm going to put a pin in here, guys. All the best, and always remember, collect responsibly. Until next time, happy holidays.